Hey, welcome to Newsbreak. My name's Nat. Coming up on the show, Naomi Osaka's surprising decision, some pretty amazing art, and food with a special ingredient. But before we get into it, you know what to do, hit subscribe. Tennis superstar Naomi Osaka has just pulled out of the French Open, one of the sport's biggest competitions. It comes after a controversial back and forth between Osaka and the competition's organisers. Here's Amal to explain more.
It all started on the weekend when Osaka won her opening round match, but refused to show up to a press conference afterwards to answer questions from journalists. It's something that every player is expected to do after their games. Organisers weren't happy and fined Osaka almost $20,000. Osaka explained her actions in a tweet, saying that people don't often think about the mental health of athletes and that questions from journalists can make athletes doubt themselves. And she doesn't want to subject herself to people that doubt her. But organisers weren't satisfied. They said it was unfair to other competitors who still had to take time out to talk to the media, and threatened to kick Osaka out of the competition altogether if she kept skipping media conferences. Now, Osaka's actually decided to withdraw herself. She says she's been struggling with her mental health for a while and doesn't want to take any more attention away from the tournament. And she's hoping to work with organisers to make things better for everyone in the future. The president of the French Tennis Federation says he's sad Osaka's dropping out, hopes she has a speedy recovery, and they're looking forward to having her back at the tournament next year.
The number of COVID cases in Victoria has risen again. 3 more people in the community have tested positive, which takes the state's outbreak to 54 cases. Now, authorities have announced a 5-day vaccination blitz. They're going to focus on people who work in aged care and disability, where people are really vulnerable to the virus. As you might know, this week is Reconciliation Week. Reconciliation Week is an opportunity for all Australians to listen and learn from our First Nations people. And today, Tiana is going to help explain an important Indigenous ceremony known as a Welcome to Country. Let's take a look.
Marina Buni Ganiatana, Nanai Tiana. That means welcome to Ghana country. My name is Tiana. Ghana is the language of my family and people. Today I'm going to be telling you about a really important ceremony, a Welcome to Country. You've probably seen someone do a Welcome to Country before, maybe at a big event. It's basically a way to welcome visitors onto country. It's been a part of the Indigenous cultures for thousands of years. You see, Australia is made up of hundreds of different Indigenous language groups, or countries. And while there aren't any visible borders, Indigenous people have clear boundaries to separate one country from another. When crossing into another group's country, you would need to request permission and be welcomed to enter their land. Welcome to countries are still a way of welcoming outsiders and offering a safe passage. They can be done through singing, dancing, smoking ceremonies, and in a traditional language. They're usually delivered by an elder, but sometimes younger people like me and my mum are given permission to welcome people to our country. Natalia, thanks for watching. Nakara!
It's time for a segment I like to call
Unexpected Item in Bagging Area.
Now, what if I told you these works of art are made from plastic bags? Can you see them now? They're all painstakingly created by this artist from Brazil, who uses all sorts of plastic, including stuff he's collected off the streets and rivers, to make elaborate recreations of famous works. They're all part of his latest exhibition, which he hopes will draw attention to plastic pollution. Here's something a little unexpected: mealworms and other bugs being added to some of your more everyday foods in France. This bowl of pasta, bugged. Mangoes and prawns, okay, what even is that combo? But anyway, bugged. Say what you like, these people seem to be loving it. It's become a bit of a craze across the continent after the EU gave buggy dishes the green light earlier this year. Bug servers say they're incredibly versatile, packed with protein and really easy to grow. When we talk about sports in France, breakdancing's probably one of the ones you'd least expect. A bunch of France's best breakdancers went head-to-head for top spot at the BC1 Cypher Finals in France. The winners will get the chance to represent their country at the World Finals later this year. Well, that's all the news we've got for you today. In the meantime, don't forget you can always hit subscribe. We'll be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.